Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. So we have a group five would like to present our system, which is online quiz management system. My name is Amir Hakim with three other members, which is Isaac Nazuki, Ahmad, and also
So first of all, let's talk about the project description. In- Our system is online quiz system, which concentrate on designing successful evaluation question and concentrating on providing students with input from the quizzes. We present strategies which we eliminate the paper usage and fully computerize the quiz. So next, we're gonna move to the company background. For the company background, we researchers try to change the conventional manual quiz in educational institution, which we fully computerizes the system and automated system that save a lot of time and also give rapid results. So next, we move to objective of the system. The objective of the system is to completely automate the old manual procedure and completely the old manual procedure of conducting quiz to a computerized system. This way, we are able to save up the usage of papers and even able to save the mother nature. Furthermore, so in the scope of the system, under the scope of the system is in existing lecturers to easily organize and assign assessment to their students. With the system, the students just attempt quizzes or tests through the system on the gadgets. Other than that, lecturers publish the question on the system to be accessed by the student. Under the scope of the system, there is there are lecturer and student where the lecturer is able to register account and log in into the system, create and publish quizzes on the system, manage participant scores, delete and update participant information, and also able to print out the scores and the ranking from the system. Under the student scope, the students can register accounts if they don't have any accounts yet and log in the system. The student can search for the published quizzes on the system based on the generated code. Students can also view their quiz score after they finish up their attempt. So next, we're gonna move on to the problem statements. In under the problem statements, lecturers need to spend more time on grading. This is because the lecturer needs to check one by one that have been submitted by each student. Furthermore, there difficult for the students to answer quizzes from any location. The quiz give a big impact in students' coursework for the university student. Sometimes some students are unable to attend their classes and they gonna miss up the quiz on time. A lot of time is used to collect the quiz papers and distribute the mark paper again. So next, for the problem solution, under the problem solution, automated grading has saved some times for the lecturers instead of manually giving grades to each student one by one. Computerized quizzes reduce the paper usage and able to save some space on the lecturer's desk. Students are able to answer the quizzes everywhere, even they have classes for special excuses. So next, we're gonna move to the project scheduling. In the first week, we have make scheduling in order to finish up our project in the time given. So next move to the requirement gathering. We use this two requirement gathering, which are brainstorming techniques and document centric techniques. Under each group members is given an equal amount of time to come up and express their ideas. Then we made another meeting, and during our brainstorming session, there are four questions have been come up, which are: what is expectation of the system? What are the risk factors that impact the proposed device creation? What are the available options from solving the current problems? What are we supposed to do that in the future this particular platform will be used? So next, for the document centric techniques, in order to gather further criteria, we had a research have been conducted on other existing online quiz system. So move to the functional requirement. There are six: loading validation, conduct quizzes, browse quizzes, view score, manage participant and store data. Under login validation, if the student is failable, if the student and lecturer is failed to log in, they will be able to re-log in. And if they don't have account, they will be able to register. So next, on the conduct quizzes, the lecturers are able to make quiz and publish the quiz question. For the browse quiz, this the lecturer is able to generate quiz for the private quiz in order to make sure the class get into the quiz. The search quiz, the students is able to search quiz via criteria search and able to join public or private quiz. And the students and the lecturer will be able to view score after the students have finished up their quiz. And for under the managed participants, the lecturer is able to add and remove participant by their will. And under the store, and for the last one, the system is able to store data for the accounts and quiz data. So if the lecturers want to view the previous data, they will be able to browse from the system. So let's move on to non-functional requirements. There are seven: performance, security, availability, robustness, reliability, usability, and maintainability. So for the reliability, the system shall consistently perform in the correct way without any failure. System shall produce correct output according to the user's input. So next, for the performance, the system shall not uh, the system shall at least load time the system shall have the least load time in order to increase user satisfaction during answering the quiz. The faster Also, for the security, there is a login feature to make sure all data stored safely and secure. With login feature, any threats can be avoided, such as data steal and data manipulation. So, for the usability, the system should be the system should be easy to be used by and understand by the lecturer and the students. The system design is simple, so the lecturer and the students did not have to make so much export in the system. So next, for the robustness, the system should back up all data of lecturers and students to decrease probability of data corruption on the system failure. When the data is backed up, the system can be recovered after failure occurs. So move on to the availability. The system should be available 24 hours for all users, which can help students to answer quizzes anytime when the quiz have been assigned by their lecturer. So for the maintainability, the system should design in more organized and support system maintenance. Thus, this will reduce maintenance costs and avoid excessive rework. when the system makes new requirement. Lastly, for the constraint, system quality is more vital rather than cost. The fully functional system, the system can be accessed by users only, such as students and lecturers that have been registered into the system. The university terms and policies must be followed in the system in the development of the system. So let's move on to the diagram.
Okay, so this is our use case diagram. So basically there's three, which is a student, teacher, and also participant database system, which is the system itself. So our use case diagram, both of the student can log in, just extend it to register account, and then the lecturer need to create a quiz, which is include publish quiz, and the student need to search the quiz, extended join quiz, and then both of the student can be able to view the score. And also the lecturer need to manage the participant, which is include three stuff, which is extend three stuff, which is delete participant, update participant, and also generate participant. While the participant database system store the participant data. So this is our login activity diagram. So firstly, we start by log in into the system, and then the system will ask that do you have account, and the options are yes or no. If the user select yes, the system will ask the user to enter user ID and also enter password. If the user choose no, the system will set up a user ID and also set up the password. Then the user can choose to log out the account and or verify user ID and verify password. So this is our create quiz activity diagram. Firstly, the user need to create quiz, enter course name, attach quiz question, which is can be from the internet through the system or also from computer files. Then the system will set the score rate and also publish the quiz. The system can either publish to public or also private, which is it needs to generate quiz ID and also password. So this is search quiz activity diagram. So basically it's simple diagram which is started by search quiz, and then the user can either browse by enter quiz keyword or quiz ID, and then the user can join. This is used for activity diagram. Basically, the user need to select quiz, and then the system can either generate report or view the score, which is the view participant performance or also view ranking. So this is manage participant activity diagram. The diagram started with manage participant and then choose participant. The system either can delete participant, remove participant from list, also edit participant score, and update participant data. And then the system will update all the data from the database and then generate report.
Okay, for the class diagram, so we have a user class. At the user class, we have a username and password attribute. We have a register, login, edit profile, view result, and logout operation. Then we have a student class. At the student class, we have a search quiz and join quiz operation. We have a lecturer class. Uh, we have at the lecturer class, we have a create quiz, publish quiz, update, and delete operation. At the quiz class, we have a quiz name, quiz ID, quiz result, quiz type attribute, and we have a take quiz and end quiz operation. At the maintaining quiz detail class, we have a quiz ID, quiz name, quiz start, question and answer attribute. Okay, next. Okay. This login sequence diagram. So the user will enter a username or password. Then the database will verify the username and password. After that, if the verifying of username and password is success, then the system will send message login success. Then if the verifying of username and password is unsuccessful, the system will send a reply message login error. Okay. Then we have a create quiz sequence diagram. So lecturer will enter a course name, attach quiz question, set score, then a publish quiz. Then the system will display the quiz. Okay, next. Okay, then we have a search quiz sequence diagram. So student has an option to join the quiz via quiz ID or quiz name. Okay. If a student join the quiz by enter quiz ID, this DBMS will retrieve quiz ID. Then the system will display the quiz. Then if the student join the quiz via quiz name, the DBMS will retrieve quiz name. Then the system will display the quiz. Then the student will join the quiz and the system will display the quiz question. Next we have a view score sequence diagram. So lecturer or student can select a quiz. Then the DBMS will search for the quiz that been selected by the student or the lecturer. Then if the search of the quiz is successful, the system will generate the report. Then student can choose to view score. Then the system will display the content. So in this system it has an option to view score to view the participant performance or view ranking. Okay, next. Then we have a manage quiz sequence diagram. So lecturer can manage the participant in the system. So if lecturer manage participant, so the DBMS will get the participant information, and then the system will display the participant information. So at the manage participant, lecturer has an option to delete participant or edit the participant data. Then lecturer can request for the report. Then the system will display the report. Okay.
So I would like to present about the system interface design.
Tak dengar ya?
Back. Lupa nak unmute. So I would like to present about the system interface design. Next. So first First of all is system menu hierarchy. So this is our system menu hierarchy for online quiz management system. First of all, we have home page, we have login page, we have lecturer page, and the student page. For the lecturer page, we have create quiz, view score, and manage participant. In manage participant page, the lecturer can choose whether to update participant or delete participant. And lastly, for the student page is the student page have join quiz page, browse quiz page, and view score page. Next. First of all, when the user enter the online quiz management system, which is we name it as Quizla, firstly it will show the home page. So the home page will display whether the user need to log in as a student or as a teacher. Next. So this is the login page. The login page, the student or the lecturer need to enter the account. Need to enter their email address and the password. And then when the account is exist, they can log into the system. But when the account doesn't exist, they need to sign up for new account. Next. So this is the page for the student. When the student log into the system, it will show the available quiz and also the search bar. So the student can search for the available quiz by entering the quiz keyword or entering the quiz ID for the private quiz. Next. This is the lecturer page. So the lecturer page, we have create quiz and manage participant. Also, the lecturer are able to view score for each quiz. So it means that the lecturer can view the participant score based on quiz, such as when the lecturer choose math on the view score quiz. So it will display the participant score. Next. For the create quiz page, the lecturer can create quiz by entering quiz name and choose relevant subject. And then next. Continue to the create quiz. The lecturer can put the question and then put the available answer and then set the score weight. Next. This is the manage participant page. Next. When the lecturer need to manage participants such as delete or update participant, the lecturer can go to this page. So if the lecturer pressing the delete button on the one of the participant, the database will delete the username on the participant list of the quiz. Also, when the lecturer pressing the update button, it will proceed to the update page. Next. This is the update page, update participant page. So update participant page provide the lecturer to change the student score. So the lecturer can change or put new score in the text field above the update button. And then when the lecturer pressing the update button, it will change according to the new score. Next. The output design. Next. So when the lecturer successfully updated participant, it will display successful update participant. So the lecturer can view the new information or new students data. Next. Also, when the lecturer successfully delete participant data from list, it will show the message successful deleted participant from list. So it will display the list of students that were deleted from the database. Next. And lastly is score output. So when the lecturer or students entering the score page, it will show the name of the participant, from which group and from which semester. So it will display the quiz name and the score and the ranking of the participant. Next. For the conclusion, in order to develop an online quiz management system, the requirement should be attestable. When the user and client offer their best cooperation, it will make it easier for the developer to create the system because they provide the good information required in the system. Online quiz management system can add convenience for all education institutions, especially for universities. This site has accurately outlined the option and provided user with sufficient information to carry out informed efficiency, cost, and security assessments that will create a system that meets the user needs. So by using the online quiz management system, users can take a quiz easily. I think that's all from us. Thank you.